Happy birthday to my brother. My oldest brother specifically. And also, welcome back. Funny story, by the way. So, for the past... Let's just get into everything straight up. For the past, like, hour and a half, I've actually had everything set up and good to go. It's just that I was testing out a million different microphone settings because I felt like in the most recent stream, and actually the rest of them as well, my microphone settings were a bit off all the time. But hopefully this new configuration that I just finished sounds a bit better with the music in the background. And speaking of music in the background, everybody's Spotify Wrapped came out this year. And due to mostly the lack of copyrighted songs in my top 100 list, I figured we might as well just listen to that. And hopefully it'll sound a lot more decent than it usually would. That being said though, a lot of these songs are not exactly as easygoing, or I guess as chill as the other ones are. Also, what the heck are we drawing today? This is a collaboration. Oh, hi, Searchy. Welcome back. Yeah, I see you got the notification, most likely. Good to see you here again. So what the heck are we drawing today? This is supposed to be a collaboration between my character and somebody else's character. Somebody else's character who is in the Strike Force Heroes Discord, who likes the art that I do, and also the character that I made. So in a way this is supposed to be more of a surprise piece, but I guess it's not that much of a surprise now that I'm streaming it here and now. But then again, my other brother's birthday gift. My other brother's birthday gift during September was supposed to be a surprise gift, but I ended up streaming that instead as well. So, you know. And as I've said before, today we're just gonna... The main reason why I configured these new microphone settings is because we're listening to my top 100 playlist for Spotify this time, instead of the usual, more chill playlist. This is my most played song on Spotify for the year, if you could not tell. So my idea for this piece is that the other character, she, is just exploring a spooky jump scare mansion. And then me over here is about to tap on her shoulder and then freaking FNAF jump scare her or something, I don't know. There we go. That's just a placeholder for now. Well, you'd be surprised. My Spotify Wrapped was the exact same thing last year. It was a bunch of more chill songs, and you'd be surprised how many times you re-listen to those, especially if you fall asleep to them, and Spotify just loops them over and over again. Which I'm assuming was the case for me last year, and even a bit this year as well. My top Spotify song last year ended up, I think, still being my 7th most listened to song, my 8th most listened to song this year. Which is pretty interesting. You'd be surprised how many times you, just the more chill tracks become just, they move into your head and live rent-free. To a sense. did say that a majority of this music is not copyrighted, but I honestly hope that Electric Dragon's music isn't, because I would like to possibly use it in future videos at all, if at all possible. Not gonna lie, I was Christmas shopping before this. Sounds about right. I'll say though, interestingly, despite it being winter and the Christmas season and everything, or whatever you celebrate, it is it's not very cool as it's not very cold outside as it used to be, I feel like. Especially during the run outdoors that I did earlier today. I guess the second most listened song in the exact same album by the exact same artist. I will say the main reason why I listened to this song and the other song is because 3 songs in particular in this album go extremely good with Helldivers 2. Like they were almost made for the game, they're that good. I'm bleeding right now, so am I, actually. My knee. Yesterday I got a boo-boo for my first time while riding my bike. Got a boo-boo for the first time in a long time. Also, if you're bleeding, you might want to take care of yourself. Seriously. Clean the wound, bandage it up, all that. Something that I should have done immediately when I got that boo-boo from yesterday. But I waited like a few hours, now there's a bunch of claws stuck around the wound, unfortunately. Sorry to put that image in your head, but that is what will happen to you if you don't clean your wounds when you get them. I didn't know that you would get an ad that early, despite me setting the thing to being conservative. which is the least frequent ad rate. But yeah, if you did get an ad, then hopefully it should contribute to the channel. Thank you for considering that, seriously. Good to take care of yourself, especially if you're bleeding. Because like I said before, it will only get worse if you don't. Always remember what the chosen hunter from XCOM 2 says. Better clean that wound, you wouldn't want it to get infected. All 2 people in the entire world who get that reference are probably feeling kind of cool right now. And those are my top 3 most played songs on Spotify this year. And this upcoming song, I'm pretty sure, was my top song in 2022, I believe, maybe? Because this is yet another chill song that most likely just loops over and over again without me realizing it. Welcome back, and I hope your whatever wound you have is a lot cleaner than before, and I hope that I'll recover a lot sooner because of it as well. hate it when that happens. If it were me, I'd probably just start drinking a bunch of immune support tea before I start taking any actual medicine for it, or cold and flu medicine, but taking cold and flu medicine is still a pretty good idea anyway. I do still highly recommend immune system tea though. It's helped me out before, specifically this year and a bit last year as well. As well as another family member who got sick recently as well. I keep forgetting that this isn't even the... Put the Christmas tree up yesterday, that's always fun. I don't think I was there, it's when my family put up theirs, but... It's still a neat reminder of what time of year it is. In the back of the living room. That's another thing too. I really struggled on what I was gonna do for today specifically, and also I'm still struggling what I'm gonna do for Christmas as well, because I have so many ideas running around, just like how I did for Halloween, of things that I want to just do and draw and all that. And it ended up not happening for Halloween, and I hope the same thing doesn't happen, the fact that nothing happened for Christmas as well. Because I have a bunch of ideas, and I did complete one thing earlier this week. But that was just the beginning of the long list of ideas that I hope to get to. And this is another one. This is more of a short notice idea though. It just kind of emerged from the blue, and while it's still fresh in my mind, I'm tackling it. And this is actually turning out a bit better than I expected, to be honest. That being said, though, I am planning on doing a dark background and more detailed lighting on this one, so it is going to be a bit more advanced than what I'm used to, which is the thing. And this isn't even the lining layer either. This is still technically the sketch layer. Am I ready for the lining layer though? Also, this person's hoodie decal is a lot more detailed than this, but I'm not gonna go that hard into it. Unless I just want to literally copy and paste it over, which is a possibility that I might do. Right, now I remember what there was to do. Going on, my Christmas is here, my wallet is crying, and why is it so hard trying to buy presents for people you have known all your life? That is a profoundly existential question that has gotten me questioning my own. That's a good question, is my bottom line. Also, if there was ever a time to go all out with your wallet, then I guess Christmas would be the best time, or the most suitable time. We are now in my 6th most played song on Spotify for the year. That is a tiny candle hold, holy crud. That's another thing I need to work on more, and that's just figuring out scale. Especially with heads compared to torsos and the rest of the body. Because usually how it is for me now is, I draw heads way too small. Or way too large. Actually, yeah, way too large most of the time. Why is it so embarrassing asking people what they are drawing? Because sometimes that's a necessary step. Especially for something like this. You'd think like maybe this is like a Halloween drawing in the middle of December, but no, this is just a basic collaboration drawing that I'm doing for someone that happens to have their own original character and also happens to like my artwork as well. So I'm thinking that this is the least that I can do for them after showing their support. I also hope that the music isn't too loud here, because like I did say before, we're listening to my Spotify top 100 songs, which are not nearly as calm and relaxed is what we usually listen to. There are still a few calm and relaxed songs in this playlist though. Just thinking about drawing the background here for a bit, but I'm thinking maybe that can wait until after all the lining is done, and then I add the super mega dark background after all the colors have been added and everything. So if I'm gonna do that, let's see. How am I gonna do this? What if I start on the background a bit first? Whoop. Okay, not like that. I was on the eraser the whole time. Come on, tablet, don't fail me now. There are a whole lot of things running in the background. Actually, wait. I got an idea. Oh yeah, this is my top 100 song for last year. I have no idea how many times I fell asleep to this, and Spotify just looped it over and over again. Now for something that's the complete antithesis of calm and relaxing music. Because this is quite the opposite. was hoping we had something a little bit more. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like actual focus music. I am liking how this background is turning out too. I actually had something a little bit different in mind before, but I think I like this idea better. So with everything here and done, I think we could finally move on to lining. Unless I want to use this layer, this existing sketch layer, as the lining layer. I might need to there are still a few rough parts that I need to iron out, though, is the only thing. Because there's some points where, yeah, you can tell that I used a different type of brush. Know what I was thinking just earlier today too, or maybe yesterday. You know what I was thinking being this inconsistent with the types of brushes that I was using. So you know what? Yeah, I think I will. think I will use the existing sketch layers as lining layers. So just gotta fix a few things up first. Your hamster screamed at you. This is the part where you scream back as loud as you can. Wake the entire freaking neighborhood up. I'm just kidding, don't actually do that. It'd be very obnoxious if you did. But still, would be funny to just mimic the noise that your hamster makes to your hamster. That's what I do with my cats all the time. It's okay to leave at any point to get water, because you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, and also to make sure your hamster survives as well. Speaking of water, actually, yeah, perfect. It's not a Sprite cranberry that I have, but it is the next best thing. It's a grapefruit citrus zevia, which isn't exactly cranberry flavored, but at the very least it is not sweetened with sugar or chems or anything like that. That is certainly a word that exists. And something that I concerningly saw products of last time I was at my local GameStop. So, in case I needed a reminder of how far we have fallen, I just need to take a look at that. Why is Ray William Johnson alive? The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember who exactly that is off the top of my head. I know a Ray Narvaez Jr., but not exactly a Ray William Johnson. It's only a name that I've heard before. I don't exactly know the person behind the name. Have you ever made lemonade soda? I've made lemonade, but not lemonade soda. I suppose for lemonade soda, you just need carbonated water and then the usual lemonade formula. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually. Next time I get a can of sparkling water, I might just try that out. Because I do have a lemon tree in the backyard. Very surprised to say that this might already be ready for coloring and everything. As soon as I figure this out a bit. Okay, that's the problem though, is that you still need like actual sugary soda anyway. Which I have a problem with because sugary soda creates problems down the line. If you don't notice them now, then you absolutely will in the future. I mean, yeah, where did you think they grew? From the freaking ground? In the factories of the... Did you think they just materialized within factories and they were made out of, like, melted plastic and rubber? But yes, lemon grows on the same thing that money grows on. Alright, I think we are ready. We are ready for the colors. Hello, and welcome in. We are changing things up a little bit this time around. For one, we're listening to... Usually what we listen to in the background is just a bunch of calm and relaxed music from Spotify. This time around we're listening to my Top 100 playlist, because that's a thing that came out a few days ago. So you know what? Let's see. Have you seen that meme of the rat just slowly and quietly eating his M&M? Yes, I have. That is from Creature Comforts, if I remember correctly. Whoops. Which is by the same people who made Wallace and Gromit. Colors are beautiful, but I don't like adding it to my art. That is... I mean, there is still a lot of... There's still a lot of really cool art pieces out there that only have a monochrome, that are only in black and white, in a monochrome color scheme. And in some cases, it's possible to design your entire piece regarding that, or surrounding the monochrome style. In fact, I think I had an idea like that a while ago for a drawing, for a piece of fan art for a game that I kind of like. that I should really think about doing sometime. Probably maybe around the start of next year when I'm not scrambling for Christmas drawings. Whoops. It's funny how we go from freaking electronic dance music to calm, relaxing, walk through the woods music. But I guess it's just my top 100 in a nutshell. Oh, crud. What layer did I just put that in? The completely wrong one. Whoops. this latency is kind of noticeable because I mentioned that whole walk through the woods like 2.5 minutes ago. Now you're probably just barely hearing me saying this 2.5 minutes ago from when you sent that message. So I hope that whatever microphone setting I set isn't messing with the latency at all, if that's even possible, which doesn't sound like it would be. Speaking of the walk through the forest, out of the woods we go, and right back into the war zone. Ah, crud. I just looked at the on-screen OBS thing and noticed that the chat hasn't been updated. The on-screen chat hasn't been updated in, like, ever since the stream started. But hey, at least Spotify was working. Yes, the first song in my outdoors playlist, which is usually what we listened, which is usually what we listen to. That was fast. Already an hour and 15 minutes in. Honestly, I think I will finish up this coloring layer. Maybe get a little bit into the shading. Actually, no. I just want to do coloring because, like I said before, this is going to be a piece with a darker background. So the shading has to be a lot more detailed, and lighting. Because lighting is going to be coming from this single source right here. So it's something I'm going to have to figure out. Thank you for reminding me. I haven't gotten to them yet because I kind of sort of struggled with. Actually, that's how it usually is with this character's eyes. Is that I usually struggle drawing them before the coloring layer because they don't look as good without their color in a way. But since I'm almost done here, I'll get back to that. know what? Hang on. I'm about to do some serious retconning here. Actually, nah. Whatever. Something feels off about this. I'm trying to find it. Oh, the moment I look at the timer on OBS, it's now the hour and a half mark. Probably would have gone up to 2 hours with this stream in particular if I just didn't fiddle with the microphone settings so much. But oh well. So I think I just found out what's wrong with this. It's a small difference, but the noticeability was pretty significant. I know for a fact that this song, on the other hand, though, is actually copyrighted. So I'm just gonna skip that one real quick. Wow, 23 songs in. And we ran to the first one that's actually has copyright on it. I'm gonna take a second crack at this, see if I can make this look decent. And it's a bit better. Alright, I am pretty... I'm thinking of wrapping this up pretty soon. So tired and distracted right now. Well, at the very least, it's not the live stream that's causing that. Hang on. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty confident in wrapping this up soon. Soon because we hit the hour and 30-minute mark, and also because the coloring has been completed at this point. It's just the shading that I think is gonna be a little bit of a nightmare. I'll just keep it like that. I think my main problem with this is that his hair looks a bit too goofy and shaggy than usual. I wonder if Master Boot Record, the composer we're listening to, is copyrighted at all. I would not be surprised, but at the same time, I am curious. So we're gonna listen to this song to its full extent. We're gonna listen to this song, and then I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. Or I like your drawings, but you're always drawing white characters. I would assume you mean... Actually, no, I know exactly what you mean. Not just white-haired characters, but also in that sense. But if it does, let's see. And in my most recent finished piece, a literal character with just pure blank white skin as well, which is kind of funny. But if you are curious about a level of diversity, I guess you could say, this is a piece that I completed for my brother in September, at the end of September, as a gift for him. And I believe that this was also, part of this was also streamed at the time. And how coincidental is it that I'm sharing a piece that I did for my brother on his birthday, on the day, this day, where it's my oldest brother's birthday, where I've yet to draw something for him. But this piece right here was for my middle brother whose birthday was at the end of September. So fun coincidences all around. And if you want to see the drawing that I did for my own birthday earlier this year, it's around here somewhere. Where is it? I don't think I saved it. I don't think I saved it as a Clip Studio file. I'm just playing this far to get your attention. Well, you've certainly succeeded in getting my attention. But hey, at the very least, I was able to share that and make that fun little coincidence. Ah, here it is. This is what I drew for my for my birthday earlier this year. And I named the file Haha Old, because it's at this age I need an RGB gamer artificial spine. You will need one too eventually. Just saying. Alright, but anyway, back to this. What the crud even was I doing? I was doing this, and then I said we were gonna listen to the rest of this song here that we're listening to, and then I was gonna wrap the stream up from there. It looks cute, thank you. Wonder what ever happens to those goobers in the Discord call that would join into these streams occasionally. I haven't seen them in a while, but then again, I haven't been. There are a few streams that I skipped out on. Only 2 of them, though, I think. Alright, let's wrap this up with this song is really good, you should listen to it, but I'm gonna skip it for now. Let's wrap this up with a normally calm song that we would listen to on a day like this. On our stream day. So I'm pretty happy with this, with how this is turning out now. I'm pretty sure that the person that I'm drawing this for is also gonna be happy with this. So one last save. If I wasn't a compulsive saver, I would save, but I have already saved, so don't even do that. You should too be a compulsive saver, by the way. Especially when the power goes out for no reason and everything crashes. And then you get so disappointed you have to play on your Switch to just cope for the rest of the day. But I digress. So, like I said before, I keep forgetting about the little gremlin in the corner of this guy. That's not the right thing. There we go. I keep forgetting about this little guy in the corner here. See that? That's you in the future. There we go. He's a little bit bigger now. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up here because it's been an hour and 45 minutes and I've made some considerable progress with this, a lot, and I'm pretty excited to get back to this by tomorrow, especially since I'm going to be trying out some more unusual shading that I'm not as accustomed to. Because all the light is going to be coming from this source here. So before I do sign off for the day, let's just darken the background a bit. There we go, that's what this... Okay, this is what this piece is mostly going to be looking like. And now I've got the... Now I have to figure out the shading that's going to happen with all this. But if you stuck around till the end, thank you for sticking around. And until next time, I will see everybody later. Have a very, very good one. And to my oldest brother, happy birthday again. Because today's his birthday. May you not get cheated out of a gift because your birthday is so close to Christmas. Just saying. I'll do my best not to fall into that rule. But for all this time, I'll see everybody later and have a good one. Good night.